Hi everyone. My son's looking at me, he's like, what am I doing? I'm walking into the middle of something. I had a little trouble with my cord. I don't know the cord for the microphone. Anyway, it's really long. Thanks, hon. So, yeah, I just thought I would try and do a little cooking demonstration, something. I know I showed the video to my husband. He's like, your videos are too long, you're taking too much time, and people are going to get bored. So I'm going to try and keep them a little shorter. I just want to get the information out again about the 100 days with the CIA. And I know I said that I'm going to start doing them on Tuesday, the 16th. Well, something really exciting came up that's going on the 16th. So I'm going to try and live stream from where I am a little bit, and then actually the 18th will be the day that we're going to start the actual cooking. So I think we are live. I want to see if I get any comments, if anybody's out there. No one's out there yet. So anyway, I'm making a recipe from the book, the cookbook, so the 100 Days with the CIA cookbook, and it's a fruit salad. And I've got some, like a sauce that's going to go on our fruit salad. And it's actually, looks, I don't know if you can see it. I got to check all this stuff out to see how this is going to look on camera. So it's basically amaretto and orange juice, a little bit of sugar. And I'm reducing it down to kind of get like a syrup consistency. I've got some fruit cut up. I've got some cantaloupe I had, or melange cantaloupe, and some honeydew. Hey Susan, you're out there. Hi Susan. So this is in the book. This is in the cookbook. This is the mixed fruit salad I'm making. Just something I just wanted to see how it goes, see how it looks on camera. So I've got my two melons in there. I didn't get the papaya. I'm using the cantaloupe instead. So I'm just substituting. And then I'm going to do some strawberries. So I'm going to get 5 ounces of strawberries in there. And I like to just wash them off. Just core them out with a knife, and then just cut them up into little pieces. So we're going to cut them up because you want them all kind of even sized in this fruit salad. So you want to make sure they're all nice even size when you're eating it. So I've got a scale. I'm actually weighing it. So in this cookbook, I'm reading it. It says ounces, and it's just 5 ounces. So I use a scale, which is much easier and much better than using a cup measurement. So you can get exact amounts. So it's a little bit over a half a cup. So we're going to cut these up and get them in. Strawberries actually looked pretty good at the store. Let's see. That was 2. Make sure that when you're using a scale, 2, when you're doing something like this, if you know how to tear a scale out, tearing just means zeroing it out. So I've got my melons in there. And now I want to make sure it's 0 before I add the next ingredient so I get the proper amount. So it's called tearing. That brings it back to 0. So then I'll know when I've got 5 ounces of strawberries, which these are pretty, you can see that, they're pretty big strawberries, so it won't take too many. So this just seems like something nice, something a little simple, especially since we're hopefully getting into spring. I think we are finally getting some nice weather. Hey, I have someone else out there. Hello, second person who never seems to say who they are. So I've got my melons, I've got my melons, I've got my strawberries. I got a little over 5 ounces. That's all right. We'll go a little over. These are beautiful. These are champagne mangoes. They're a little bit different than the big red mangoes that you get. And I love these. They're really sweet. And then when I see them in the store, I just buy a ton of them. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut them all up. I stick them onto a sheet pan on some parchment paper, and then I'll stick them in my freezer flat, and I'll freeze the pieces completely, and then I'll just put them in a container. And they are great in smoothies. They're fantastic. I like just to eat them just on their own. This is getting pretty syrupy. So it's reducing down. I'm going to get it down to 7 fluid ounces, which is a little less than a cup. So I think I'm just about there. It's getting kind of thick. So anyway, so take the mango. Your pit runs right along the center of the mango, and it's a very flat pit. I know I had my last class, a student asked me, how do I cut a mango? So some people cut it and then they core out that section. You can cut it like that. And I just cut right on what you're going to actually feel where that pit is. I'm going to cut on the side. And then some people actually take it and score it. And be careful when you do this in your hand, obviously, because you don't want to cut down. I like to just cut it in half, like this. All right, then I take my knife, and then I don't know if you could see this, and I've got my camera over here, which I didn't turn on yet, so I'm going to go ahead and actually turn this camera on and see if we can get this, because I want to see how this will look. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to film this. All right, we'll see how that goes. So I take my knife. I've got this quarter piece, and I take my knife and I go along and I just push it down flat against the bottom here along the skin, and then you can actually just lift a piece off like that. It comes out really nice. And then if you want, you can really, if you get a really good sharp knife, you can actually get down there and get any little bit off of there. I won't put these in there because I want all my pieces of fruit to be evenly sized. So I'm just going to take it. Always remember to keep your fingers away from the blade. I'm cutting. Okay, I'm going to tear my scale out again, which is zeroing it down. And I'm going to put 5 ounces of mango in there. So this probably should be, I think it's probably going to be just 1 mango. And cut that. Okay, so now my syrup is down to about a little less than a cup there. It's pretty thick, it looks good. So we'll turn that off. And I love amaretto. This is amaretto. It's an almond flavored liqueur, it's Italian. And it's fantastic. And I love this drink called a bocce ball. And a bocce ball is nothing more than amaretto and orange juice. Every time we go out somewhere, I love trying to get the bartenders, try and trip them up. Seems like nobody knows what a bocce ball is. I don't know. A bocce ball is just orange juice and amaretto in a glass over some ice. So it's one of my favorite things. I don't drink much, but I like my bocce balls. So that's the one thing I will drink. All right, some wine, some really good craft beer. Let's see how close I am. I got 2 ounces, 2.8. All right, so just finish slicing this up. And then when I start doing the recipes, and so on the 18th will actually be, Susan's on the 18th is actually when we're going to start cooking, because I have something really important I have to go to. And I can't say what it is. It's a big secret. So I can't do it on Tuesday, but I will probably, I think I'm going to try and live stream. So anyway, it'll be kind of fun. All right. So do you have any questions, Susan? I hope you're not having another peanut butter and jelly sandwich and Tostitos. Please tell me you're not. Don't do it! All right. I'm going to have some good quick recipes too that I'll probably do some videos for that will be like no excuse recipes. So like you could do it really fast and there won't be any excuse. That's funny. Sometimes we're just like, oh, like it's late at night. Oh, we'll just have cereal. You know, I've had nights like that where I'm just like, I don't feel like cooking, and we don't feel like eating anything fancy, and we just want cereal. So, you know, there are those moments, but that's not how you want to eat all the time. I know these are probably not really that even, but I'm just going to get them in there. We get 5. All right, so I got 5 ounces of that, and I'm going to set these aside. I could probably actually get a little bit more off of that pit. I'm pretty good at getting off all the excess fruit. And then I've got my mint. So the fruit you're actually going to do ahead, you're going to have this mint, the fruit done ahead. And then you're supposed to use passion fruit juice. And I couldn't find passion fruit juice. I looked in the store. I don't think that's really, I couldn't find passion fruits either. So I thought I would make my own. But I got this, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ceres and it's just, it was in my natural food section. It's got pineapple, papaya, mango. I can't read because I don't have my glasses. I'm going to have to get glasses. Funny lady, a macaroni and salad. All right, well, hey, you had macaroni and salad. That's not bad. That's a good thing. Last night I had some quiche. We had quiche and salad, so. So this is in the natural food section. It's got a bunch of different fruits, and it does have passion fruit in it. So I figured, okay, well, you have to substitute sometimes, you know. You can't find the ingredients. So it's a natural fruit juice. I like to, you see what I just did? I took a knife and I put a little hole. That will release the vacuum so that when you actually pour it out, it won't glub out. It'll actually pour. So just take the top off. So this will actually pour really nicely. Make sure you shake it before you do it. So looking at, oh, I think it was 1 fluid ounce. I think I went a little heavy. I think I did 2. 1 fluid ounce. So, and always when doing something and it's a new product, here I am over here, you can see me still. When it's a new product, always make sure you try it, obviously, before you stick it in, because once you stick something in, if you're not sure about the flavor, that's good. That's really good. Okay, so I'm going to take that and we're just going to pour that over the fruit. You can't see that, it's over here. I'm going to pour that over the fruit. And you're going to leave that for like a half an hour. You let it macerate. So macerating just naturally brings out the juices and the fruit. They'll release some of their juices and it makes them just get kind of a little bit softer. And do this when I do my berry pies, or you want to put the sugar on and get them to macerate or to just loosen up. So the sweetness, the sugars, natural sugars in this will do that for the fruit. And you'll let that kind of sit. So there's our fruit ready in our bowl. Okay, and whenever you open a container like this, I've got this container that recloses, and I put the hole in to, you know, break the vacuum seal. Always try and remember to cover that up so that obviously, number one, if it falls over for some reason, it's not going to spill out. But also just for safety, keep anything out of it. And I just take it, I fold it, and what I have is, in my drawer, is a marker. Always, whenever you open something, especially if you're using chicken broth, beef broth, you want to label it. So put the date. Always put the date on there, so you know exactly what day it went in. And this way you can keep an eye out. If it's like a week, you know, this might last like maybe about 2 weeks, but I will take it out. And if I'm not sure if the date's kind of old, I'll just take it out and just pour it in a glass. Just look at it. If it smells funny or if it looks kind of funny or you're not sure, just toss it out. Don't take a chance. Never take a chance. Who else is out there? Hey! Sorry. Oh, no. I was actually late starting, Carol and Jean. This cord, see, I got this long cord, and I think I'm going to have to get a wireless mic because it's practically impossible to untangle it. I thought I had it figured out. We're making a mixed fruit salad from the cookbook, so it's just some melon, strawberries, and a little mango in my bowl here. And then I made a reduction, and it's amaretto and orange juice, which the drink is called a bocce ball, if anybody doesn't know that. It's an Italian drink, I guess, right? Bocce ball. And so I've just reduced, I put a little bit of sugar. I'd say with the sugar amount, you would want to, you know, taste the sweetness of your other fruits, whatever you're putting in it, and then adjust if it needs a little bit of sweetness. The orange juice was not fresh squeezed, so it's a little less sweet, it's kind of tart, so I added a little bit of sugar, maybe like a tablespoon. And so you let that, and you do this, you let it reduce down, then you let this cool down to room temperature. And then I've got my mint, so I'm just going to take some mint, which I washed off, and you can just pile them together. Sometimes it's just easier just to kind of like pile them up. I'm going to take my knife, and always keep your fingers tucked under. Okay, I call it the claw. I just keep your knuckles are going to be the guide. So, and I'm just going to chop these up. Fresh mint, and our salad's going to be fantastic. Always keep your fingers away from the blade. Never take your eyes off the chopping while talking. You could end up with a few less fingers that way. You don't want that. So I'm just going to mix this up really fine. And that's it. I mean, you can have that made a head, this made a head, and your sauce made a head, and then just going to toss it together and then serve. So anyway, so what are you making, Carol and Jean, for dinner? Substitute berries for melons. Yes, definitely you can substitute berries for melons. I've got some blueberries. Raspberries would be really nice in there. Raspberries with the orange. My son hates melon. I don't know. I can't get him to like melon for some reason. So, and that's it. Just mince that up. Always be careful when running your finger along your knife. One of the most important things I think in the kitchen is the knife, obviously, and to have a good sharp knife. If your knife isn't sharp, you'll end up cutting yourself because it doesn't. You'll slip when you're slicing something. Another thing I always tell everybody is choke up on your blade. Make sure that you're actually grabbing onto the blade with your fingers like this. And I love these knives. I have these little indents in them because it kind of helps your hand get in there. So anyway, so there's my fruit macerating, and I've got my wonderful sauce, and I'm going to get a clean spoon over here. I'm going to give it a try, see if it needs any more. Sometimes when it reduces down, if you've got sweetness in there, it'll get sweeter. Oh, that's good. I like bocce balls, so I'm really happy right now. So, all right, I'm just going to, actually it's cool enough, I'm just going to go ahead and, it says room temp, but oh, what the heck. It's steaming a little. That's it. And then I'm going to toss it with the berries. And I would stick this in my fridge and just kind of let it hang out. Put the mint in there. It says tablespoon. I might be a little over. That's okay. And just toss it up. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful salad. Real simple. Just really nice. It's just nice to have that little bit of something a little bit different on your salad. All right, and that is it. I should probably get a plate. I am going to go grab a plate and then see if you can see my cord behind me over here. All right. Yeah, I definitely need to get a wireless mic. So, I don't know if this camera's going to get that, but it looks really pretty. It's a really pretty salad. It's got that juice on it. So there you go. Let's see that. Ooh. Bocce ball turned into something else. I love it. So anyway, so I was saying I've got an event on Tuesday. Chimichurri steak. Ooh, orzo and honey carrots. Yum. Oh, hi, Doreen. So that sounds good, Jean and Carol. So yeah, so Tuesday is going to be the first day I was officially starting to cook, but I have an exciting event going on, and it's a secret. Now everybody knows. No. I can't say what it is, but I'm going to actually I'll bring my phone with. I'll have my phone with me, obviously, and I will live stream anyway. I might actually maybe even do a live stream ahead, and then possibly put it on. I don't know, maybe just do a video and then put it on, because I won't be live streaming actually cooking. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do a video, stick it on there so everybody can see it, and then I will live stream from the event. And then Thursday the 18th we'll start actually live streaming from the kitchen, the cooking. And yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna learn a lot, we're gonna eat a lot of good food, and yeah, I'll teach us some techniques. And I love to interact with everybody, and if anybody has any questions or anybody has any suggestions, or you know, we'll see how it goes with the book. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of good recipes in here. And then I will also try and do some videos, and I'm going to be doing more posts. Past couple days I didn't do a post, and it's funny because I had a lot of views on my page, and then it just all of a sudden went down because I didn't post the other day. I've been posting at least once a week, so I'm going to work on a post. I will have another post up tomorrow, and something really delicious and chocolate. And then I'll be posting more often. I want to try and post like 3 times a week because I want to really build up traffic to my site, get people interested in what I'm doing, and talk more about things. And then, then this Thursday, we've got cooking class at the Tarotine. So, so I will bring my camera with me, and we will live stream, and yeah, it'll be fun, kind of get a behind the scenes at an actual cooking class. So that'll be a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you everybody. I don't want to keep this too long because my husband's like, oh, you lost me 5 minutes. I wasn't doing anything, just talking, so I don't want to make it boring. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me on my website, Tasty Venture. I have the link. You can there's a link there where you can contact me. If you want to be part of this, you want to subscribe, get my newsletter, see what recipes I'll be making. You could do that. If you want to follow along, you can get the cookbook. If you just want to watch while I'm streaming or watch after, whatever, because I'll post the videos. But anyway, so I have to say I really like doing this. I like talking to everybody, and I hope that people are out there listening. I hope I'm reaching somebody. I've got 4. Yay! Oh, thanks, Darlene. I'm so happy to share. This is what I love. I'm like, you know what? I love teaching, and I'm going to share it with everybody. So, and if I get, a few tips and lessons, and I feel like I'm too tall for this camera. And let me know, also, how does this seem? Can you see what I'm doing? How is the lighting? Do I need more lighting? I was thinking maybe I needed more lighting directed at what I'm doing here. If you can't see it, I can see it, but I don't know how light it is. I might actually have to have more light this way, directing this way. So let me know. I do have more lights that I can put up, and so thank you everybody, and I will see you on this Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Thursday at my cooking class. Yes, blocking my... Oh, okay. All right. What's blocking my face? Lighting up food is good. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. All right. So, bye everyone. I will see you. I'm going to sign out, and I think my camera, it went off for some reason. I got to figure this all out. Anyway, it's been fun, and I will see you again live. I will see you again on Thursday from my class. Congratulations. Oh, it's my most liked video yet. Wow. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.